Web page design. Well, we're going to be using this codejika.com platform. So you type in codejika.com. Please use Google rather than Internet Explorer or Edge. It just works better, Google Chrome. And when you get to this landing page, you just click Start Coding. And you get annoying messages, but don't worry about that. You can, up here on the little profile, so top right-hand corner, you have a little profile icon, and if you click on that, you can then log in, but you don't really need to log in because you're just doing this as training. So we're using the Codejika site. It's a local site to help people learn how to code, and it has several training sessions which teach you the tags that you need for HTML and for CSS. I'll be explaining that a bit more in class. So you would just go to continue project and you would start with 1, go on to 2, 3, 4, etc. It works best if you just go on one and then go from slide to slide. So if I just show you very quickly, if I click on that, I just start the slideshow and you just go next, next, next. If you're working this from your phone, obviously it works with scrolling and swiping. And it takes you through wherever you have a challenge, then you've got to do something. Checkpoints allow you to check your work. So on the white screen over here, it'll show you what you're doing. So if I just go on to next, next, when it says loading, don't wait for it, you just need to click next. And project 1 is talking really about the structure of a website. So we'll start with a page structure, add HTML structure to a new file, and it explains that a web page has 2 sections, a head and a body. So here's the head of the skeleton, here's the body. Whatever's in the body is what shows up in the web page. Whatever is in the head, it's kind of like background information about what the page is about, that sort of thing. Please, as you go through Codejika, read this information. Try and internalize it. Try to understand it. Try to remember it. Don't just go next, next, next just because you can. It doesn't stop you from doing that, but if you're not understanding this, you are going to get into difficulties later down the line. What's the structure of a web page? Well, it has a head and a body. So I think I've understood that. Now we had a head section, and it describes how to do that. Write this in the editor below. So in the black here, you've got an editor. There are little hints which pop up here. Notice the poor spelling from time to time. So I would just type in head and close head. Please try and do exactly what it says here on the screen. Try and follow the instructions exactly and understand what you're doing as you do it. So it now says I did it. If I click on that, it says add a body section below your head section. Okay, so I can, underneath the head section, I type body and close body. Whoops, I did that very badly indeed. And you notice it gave me a little tick. If you get a little bit stuck and you don't, how do you write the body beneath it? Just go previous, 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 and you can see here, head, head, body, body. Head means it's opening the head. When you've got the /, it means it's closing that tag. Opening that tag, closing that tab. Okay, well, this is just a very brief introduction to Codejika. Work through all the training tasks and learn about how to use tags and CSS in your web design. And then after we've done the training, we'll get going on creating our own web pages.